So you may be wondering what you should actually feel the very first time when you use the hip hook. Now, you are lying on top of the hip hook and it's pressing on the psoas muscle first, and then it's going to be pressing on the iliacus when you're pressing on the handle and rotating it. These muscles have likely never been pressed on in their entire life, and they're probably very overused and very angry. So when you first put pressure on something that's not happy, the expectation should be that it's going to be very sore. When you first lie on the hip hook, initially there's a lot of tension there and it will feel quite intense. And use some of the modifications I talk about in some of these videos to take off the pressure if it's too much. You can even lay a towel on top of the tip to help support that process. As you lie on it, over the course of the first 30 seconds, that pressure and that intensity will decrease. And that's when the muscle is actually softening and it's releasing its grip. If you notice that as you're laying on it for more than 30 seconds, the symptoms actually get worse, then you know that maybe you're on a spot that's not great or that your body is not quite ready for that amount of tensity. So it should get better over that 30 seconds and continue to decrease after that. When you've used the hip hook, it's very common later that day or even the next day to feel a little bit bruised on the skin. And that's completely normal and typical if you need to give yourself a day or two break, to allow that to soften up and heal. It's completely normal. Another thing that you might experience is that when you press on that, you might feel a nerve sensation down your leg, into your thigh or into your groin. It might feel like a vibration or some numbness. That's actually a nerve. So if you're pressing on that spot that's a nerve, you want to move the hip hook to a different spot. So I hope this helps you understand what to expect when you use the hip hook for the very first time and what sensations are normal and not. And in any case, you want to really consult with your practitioner, your physician, whoever is taking care of you to make sure that what you're experiencing is normal and safe.